And we're live. Good evening, makers. How's everyone doing this evening? All good? Audio good? Sound good? As you can see, we've panned out. Hey, Bird and Rock, Jacobs, Ryan, Eric, Mike on the box, Eugenio Tramontana. So as you can see, I've set up. I'm done with my knolling. It's all good. Hey, Ottavio. Hey, 3D Printech Design. Hey, Karsten. I'm early, just a couple of minutes early, just to sort of ease into it. Mr. Moods. Hey, Danny. Morton. Jeff Lugum. Goofies. Of course I remember you, Goofies. I'm trying to remember exactly what you spoke to me about on the comment section. Hey, Ted. Christoph. I'm doing fine, Christoph. Thank you very much. Joe, thanks to have the A6, A8, and A2 on the way. I'm so sorry. Hey, Don. Good evening, Lewis. DJ Goku. Okay, we're filling out fast. So that's fine. I'm going to move this a bit here so I have better access to it. There. What are your thoughts on the protocycler? To be completely honest, I have no idea what it is. Hey, Model 3D. Thank you, man. This build plate is awesome. And this is the small one. The big one is on the floor. Hey, Ryan. Hello, hello. Okay, so I guess we can get going. By popular vote, I think it was about 73% out of the 210 votes was the Tevo LIttle Monster. And I'm going to be honest, I'm really happy about it. Because, one, I've been eyeing this printer for a very, very, very long time. And thanks to my partnership that I have with GearBest, I kind of begged for one actually, and they complied, which is absolutely awesome. Hey, Easy Movies, how much does it weigh? A lot. I think the box weighed probably about 20 kilos, 25 kilos. It was huge. The box is huge and was really heavy. That's the small build plate? Yeah, that's the tiny build plate. Okay, so I'm gonna get to it. As always, I might miss a few things there, but I'll have little both are no balls. Not today, but I have something in mind to do. No worries, Ottavio. Thank you very much for dropping by, man. Hey, Javier. Hey, Brian. So, okay. So, as I was saying, I'm going to be building this. It, hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't take too long. I don't see many parts here. But yeah. So, I'm going to switch over to that so you guys can see what I'm doing. Fairly, it's funny because most of the instruction manual, actually just over about half of it. Half of it is for the build, and the other half is tuning in either how to use the touchscreen display, how to set up Repetier hosts. So, yeah. This should be cool. Hey, printed solid. Okay, so we're gonna get going. First things first, this thing is massive and it's heavy. We need to take this out. That one. First time on time for a live, yeah, Victor. Hey, counterpoint. You know what? Actually, let's do it the easy way, shall we? Let's use power tools. There can't be that many 3D printers left for me to build. Those are famous last words. I still have about 6, which need to be assembled, actually. They're still in boxes. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do a marathon. And I'll try to all assemble them back to back. Hey, Nuclear Penguin. Awesome name. There. We'll use power tools today, make life easier. So how's everyone doing this evening? Also, actually, quick question. How do you guys feel about having live builds during the week? By the way, that is the build volume. Joy, I have seen or messed with the Unit A2 yet. Where's the Red Bull? It's over here, and no, not yet. Red Bull is here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this somewhere where I won't break it. So I'm just gonna leave it here for now. And I'll probably break it. Put this there. Next up, we have bag number 1. From my end, I don't have any dropped frames and the health is good, so. It's only 10 kilograms. What, the printer, the box of the printer? Definitely not 10 kilos. Thank you very much, Matthew K. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, that goes there. Now, so I need to see, okay, please remove, okay. This doesn't actually tell you. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That goes there. How long will this take to make, roughly? I'm estimating that it shouldn't take more than a couple of hours. Kevin Wright, relax, man. I do both. not a marathon. Just here to chill, chat, and build a printer. Rip up the instructions manual. You do know that this is a Tevo, right? The printer diameter. The build volume, if I'm not wrong, was like 34, 35 in diameter and 50 centimeters in height. If I can give it, perfect. To renovate the room. Oh man, Daddy. Well, 5K giveaway. That is long gone now, and we're almost up to the 10K giveaway. I have something very special planned for that. Hey, Ian. Now, this is the interesting part because I have limited space on my desk. So it should be interesting. Okay. Let me see what size these are. That's the one. Okay, so this might... This is how tall it's going to be. Hey, Uncle Jesse. Hey, Lars. Magic smoke. Yeah, that's called an assistant. Good evening, Frederick. So, I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. So, the easiest way for me is to grab this, put them here. Yep, this is the easiest way. That's one. All I'm doing down here is just simply putting screws in. For me and most of us, I guess this would be a problem. Yeah, it's true. Maybe we can alternate. Power tools are awesome. Creality and Tevo are the same company. Actually, I know that Tevo are working on kind of like an iteration of the CR10. It's not exactly a CR10, but very, very similar. Okay, now, next one. Okay. Wondering if this will be the biggest build I'll ever have on this channel. To the printer then Tom's. This person realized we were highly... Yeah, it's true. Okay, next one. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger desk. Eventually, I'll need a bigger desk. For now, it's gonna have to sit there. I'm trying to maximize the space in this little office of mine. Thirty by 30 by 60, okay. Okay. This makes me happy. Has the wife seen this one yet? Actually, while she was in bed, I grabbed the build plates and I gave it for her to hold, and she goes, "How big is this thing?" Small trophy for a giant. This is a stool. So these are pre-assembled. Okay, this might actually work better. So let's take these off so you guys can see. Hey Joe, good evening. Hey Patrick, good evening. Okay, so this goes through here. It's actually the right size. Next up, I need to stand up for this. That goes there. That's actually the table. I think it's sturdier than the table. And this has to go onto that side. Maybe, would you guys prefer this camera that here or that one? So you can see what I'm doing from there. Let me know. Yes, it does actually. You can adjust the bushings. There's a grub screw here, which I have no idea what it's for. Yep. Okay, so, wow, we're already on the top plate. Now, for the top cover, this is better suited down here. There. Let me swap that for you guys. So, no, actually you cannot. I'm going from the snake, Keith. Yeah, possibly. So. This thing is massive. Now, we need to attach these. There, wide angle. Okay, so we'll keep this here for now. Let me know if you guys want to change at any point. Little Monster. Well, the assembly manual is little, considering. Hey, Victor. How's it going with the Prusa? Hey, Ben. Okay. Yeah, I was actually getting worried because it's not that I was getting worried. I wouldn't mind building the tarantula, obviously, but I really wanted this to win. Hey, Ole. Hey, Deacon, I actually already checked. It's fine. I actually checked about 5 minutes before the stream, actually. I plugged in the power supply just to make sure. Okay, so that goes there. Now, actually, maybe that is better. There. That's better. What are you going to do with the tarantula? There is going to be a giveaway. But not the tarantula. I have something more special. It's, if you guys want to know what I'm going to give away, you're going to have to find the first ever video I uploaded. I say something in that video, and I keep my promises. So we need bag 8, we need these and these. One, 2, 3. So, I have a Kickstarter for the Obsidian, but do you recommend the Deluxe? The Deluxe has the heat bed and the camera and the app. Haven't been playing with a printer that has network support, remote camera and everything, which is the Most Fun Pro. Trust me, it's one of the most awesome things ever, where you have a printer sitting there and all you have to do is feed it filament and everything else is done via Wi-Fi. It's seriously awesome. No worries, Funking. Hey, Philip. Okay. Oop, not that one. Four by 10. Two, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay. You're happy to build the Delta? Yes, Mark. Very, very happy. I appreciate it. Panzer Shreks. It's been a hell of a couple of days, I have to admit. And I'll put an update soon on Patreon because, to be completely honest, the messages were insanely overwhelming, and the support from you guys is unparalleled, and I'm absolutely eternally grateful for your support. Yeah, man. Okay. So we'll leave those like that for now. I'm not going to give away Tigger. But I might give away another Tigger. Yeah, CR10, they've just they're flying off the shelves at the moment. It's Joel's fault. Not Joe, Joel's. The thing is, I know that the problem with GearBest is they're not updating their stocks. They're not warning people about the delay of the CR10. And that is the downside. However, GearBest does not produce the CR10. Creality does. So they are just on back order for everything. They can't keep up. Creality cannot keep up with production. Do you have already tested the CR10 50 by 50 by 50? No, I haven't. Hey, Mark. So, and these stepper motors. Now these will go in here. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry for the noise, everyone. Power tools make my life easier. Yeah, it's true. Or more batteries. It's true. I think I did the review of the CR10. I think it's been at least 2 months now. Okay. Next up. These. It's, yeah. I was about to say it's the most expensive coffee table, but I'm quite sure it wouldn't be. Good afternoon, John. Hey, Mike. Hey, Ivan Laila. Good evening. Okay, we need a smaller one, which I don't have. Too big. Seriously? Get him, Ryan. What the? Am I that popular? Okay. Man, that's a lot of trolls. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you very much. And Keith. I'm guessing you need a coffee now, Ryan. You need a break. Ooh. Hey, Chris. Make Prince not war. Exactly. Oh, they're back. How's the multi-material upgrade going? Very well. Few teething problems, some of which have been addressed in some forums. So I looked into that. They make perfect sense, and I will be uploading a video next week on how to slice with multi-material and also use PVA supports. I figured out how. Okay, 1, 2. So that's done as well. So this is the front, X, Y, and Z. And I'm going to need to mark them somehow. I lost my tape. So this notch here is the front. This is X. This is Z. And this is Y. Just in case I need to. Hey, Alex. It's not perfect. The multi-material upgrade is not perfect. Still needs a bit of tweaking, I think, but it does the job. It just requires a lot of patience. Okay. Now, way too big. Oh man. Okay. I did a boo-boo. I need to quickly take the top plate off. Just the top plate. Because I did a boo-boo. That boo-boo is... Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, so you have the sliders and you have the belt. However, only one side of the belt is inside the channel. Both of them have to be inside the channel. So I have to quickly take this out. Apologies. I made a boo-boo. How many printers do I have now? This will be number 17 assembled. But they're going to start going down in numbers soon. I've lent a couple to Magic Goo Malta. For those of you who don't know who Magic Goo are, it's a company that creates, it's like a glue for glass. Okay, maybe I can actually do it now. No, I can't. I have to take the other one. Sell them off. I don't know if I will sell them. I might auction some of them, and the money will go to a charity. Putino Cares, you should know. They're going down in numbers because I'm decommissioning a couple of them. Either for parts, well actually mainly for parts. Because it's ideal now for me to have some parts because time is coming where I would like to build my own printer at some point. Okay, that's one. That is two. And that's number three. Okay. See, that was quick. Of all my printers, which is my go-to printer, the one you can always rely on? Matt UK, maybe. Which is the one printer I can always rely on? I can tell you that I can pretty much rely on all printers because I've printed enough with them to know what the strong suits for certain printers are. So I know where they shine the most, so I know which prints to give them, and I know that those will sort of play out just fine. One printer which I'm having a lot of fun using is the Most Fun Pro. That thing is accurate and a lot of fun to print with. It's not a cheap printer, but it's a very good printer. Get up. Sigma. I'm using the Sigma much more now than I was because I just installed the Bondtech extruders on it, and it makes a huge difference. One of the issues I had with the Sigma was that the way the extruder is done, it tends to grind the filament quite a lot, and especially if it's a specialty filament like copper fill or steel fill, it will eat away at the filament, resulting in a failed print most of the time. Just because there's so much tension on the filament. That's two. Last one. Print area of the printer. What was it, Ryan? 30 by 30 by 60, something like that? I've heard of this Hypercube Evo so many times, and it's starting to spark my curiosity. And the last printer I purchased was actually a Folgertech FT5 by popular request. I actually purchased that one. Oopsie. You know what? Much easier. Okay, so back to this. Let's see how far out I need to put the pulleys. That's one. Looks about right. Hey, Everjoe. How'd you like the FT5? It's still in the box. I still haven't assembled it yet. I have not had the time. But I will have time. Black belt would be very interesting, but I doubt they would send me one to test out. And there's no way I'm going to buy one. I can buy a car with that money. Yep, Joe Mike has one. He's already mentioned that to me actually and told me if I need anything to give him a shout out. Okay, so I'm hoping these won't skip, and the reason for that is so I move the brackets as further away from the hole where the belt goes through as much as possible. However, the gears, the way they assemble, the grub nuts don't actually go into the notches. They go into the part where it's actually round, not flat. So hopefully they will be fine. Now, we need the bag A2. So I'm going to bring this up here for now. Whew. Everyone has Okay, so let me, maybe best to change them now. There you go. Hold on. There. So you guys can see what I'm doing. It's done, it's done. And these. 1, 2, 3. No difference in orientation. Leandro, right? Then we need one of these, this, that goes in there, and a lock nut. Okay, so I need to screw this in fully. That goes there. That looks just about right. Now, okay, so $10K. Yeah, I still can't believe we're at 10K. It's very hard for me to wrap my head around that number. So come on. Come on. I'm trying to tighten this as much as I can. Ah, okay, I know what happened. Oh, I need to see and make sure that these that's more like it. I need a light. That's round. Okay, I'm just making sure that the T-nuts have actually turned to lock against the frame. Not tight enough. Okay. That's a nice bassy sound. So that will do. Yeah. Okay, that's one. What time is it? 11:15. We've been here less than an hour so far. Build an enclosure for this. Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. That goes there. What is the price of this printer? There are some discount codes. I think it's about 700 euros, 750, something like that. There are non-affiliate links to Tevo. I wanted to make sure that there are no affiliate links to Tevo. Don't want people to say I'm being biased or anything. Okay, that's there. And that goes there. If you still want to help out the channel and you would like to purchase Tevo, then you can do so via the GearBest affiliate links. Entirely up to you. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, last one. So wait, hold on. You can see my face. How would you guys feel about a 24-hour live stream where I get to assemble every single printer that I have left in the boxes? I'm thinking literally 24 hours. I'll have like a little break in between printers, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just to stretch my legs, have something to eat and drink, and then jump on to the next printer. How did I mind the top pulley? What do you mean? I think everything's mounted fine. Assemblathon. Oh yes! Yes! No, no sleep. No sleep. 24 hours straight. Make it a charity event. Yes. Yes, I could actually. I could. That's actually a very good idea. Okay, those are all mounted. I'm just going to tighten these up. Yeah, there is a bit of assembly. Ironically, it's just little things, and they take a bit of time just to make sure you get them right. Hashtag back, I'll be dying. It's not that bad, Uncle Jesse. I mean, we're close to being almost done. Almost, maybe, possibly. So, the front. We said the front is here. Front is here. Then we need this. There's the notch. The notch goes there. This looks really good. Victor, actually, I have about 5 or 6 kits which are waiting for assembly and review, which is why I'm thinking of just going for it and do them all back to back. Caffeine tablets. Yeah, I will definitely need caffeine tablets for that. I'm quite sure. Case of Red Bull. I'll probably die of a heart attack before I finish the second printer. Good evening again, Ben. Let's see. I mean, this is my first ever Tevo experience. I don't know how it's going to go with the printer. I really don't. The thing is that impresses me the most is the fact that they really know how to pack printers. They are definitely the best pack printers, both this and the Tarantula, actually. Before all that time watching the recording. No, I wouldn't expect, obviously, everyone to stick around. Still no, to be completely honest, the only reason why I didn't wear the hat is because it's really hot. We're in the midst of another heat wave at the moment. So, yeah, I'm scared I'll pass out, actually. I have the AC running and I'm still sweating right now. Okay. Hey, Toast HQ, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Very humbling words, actually. Show the hat. I actually have it in my closet. I don't have it here. Yeah, it's how can I say it? It's a kid-friendly channel. It's hot, but it's never that hot. I'm trying to see where I left the theme bob. There it is. Logoed bandana. Oh, that would be awesome. Should get into contact with someone in the Bay Area to get some kits sent there, because seriously, if you're going to say there's some Martin should be live from Bay Area Maker Fair. Oh, that would be awesome. I would do it. I would, hands down, be there. I'd actually get everyone to send me a kit so I can spend 4 days assembling printers. 3 days. Am I experiencing better quality than from the CR10? For which printer? And the strainer, I don't know if it would be worth it. Yeah. I don't know. I would. It'd be a killer 24 hours assemble, because even mentally, it's exhausting. But yeah, I'd still want to do it. Okay. So now we need to, hold on. I need to improvise. I do need a bigger desk. I'm just going to move these a little bit. Get rid of these bags, which I don't need for now. That goes here. Tools go here. So let me see if I can do this. This thing is seriously heavy. Okay, so there. What I need to do now is assemble the limit switches right here. Ah, that's what these are for. That's what the grub screws up here are for. Limit switches. Tevo LIttle Monster. I still have no idea how this thing prints. I'm looking forward to trying out, but we'll see. These go in there. Okay. So basically, the limit switches are like infrared, or let's call it infrared. It's much easier for me to understand infrared. They're actually not limit switches in terms of clicks. So what happens is this goes up. As soon as the grub screw enters the section where there's like a metal detector kind of thing, it triggers it. I have no idea what they're called. Hey Kyle, doing good so far. I really do look small behind this printer. Hey Curtis. Optical. Yeah, I think it's optical actually. But I think it looks at metal rather than anything. Opto end stops. Okay, Hall effect sensor. Jesus. Now I can print Danny DeVito. Yes, Giant Pickle Rick. See, there's not much to actually build on this printer, but the little things that you have to put together just take a bit of time. All right, so these go here. From this one, we'll need to, but for example, Gear Scott's got really atrocious print quality out of it. Probably a tuning problem. I have no idea, Victor. It's just, so far it's an idea. And if I do it, it won't be for a couple of weeks at least. Leandro, depends what you're looking in for in a girlfriend. Okay, this is not gonna work. It's gonna take too long. This is much easier. Okay, perfect. That's one. That's two. One, two, three. There are four sensors. I don't know where the fourth one goes. Maybe it's an extra just in case. If one doesn't work, that would actually be really cool. That would be very thoughtful. And just confirm. Yep, perfect fits. Everything, there is nothing 3D printed that I've come across so far. Everything is anodized aluminum or aluminium, whichever you please. Let me just move this slightly outwards. Thinner. Okay, so now that that is done, this goes back to standing up. Dear God, I need a break. Hey, Igor. Next. We have bag A7. So we're in the last 3 bags of parts. Carbon fiber rods. Everything just seems to be really, really nice quality. Let's see. Leandro. Don't worry, I'll make some space. So, that is one. But it is a bit crowded. Actually, there's more printers back there. You know what? Maybe one day I'll give you a bit of a bird's eye view of how this place is set up and how small this place actually is. It's odd, doesn't it? It's my TARDIS. It's my Delta TARDIS. Hey, Peanuts. That's the thing, if the print quality is good, although it's not just the print quality. So assembly so far, actually very easy. Nothing overly complicated. Very clear instructions. It's all a matter of how complicated it is to set up in terms of printing. So how long it takes me. Next up is the extruder assembly. So that comes fully pre-installed, 2-part cooling fans. There's a BL touch sensor there. This, which looks like a volcano, which I'm guessing is an E3D clone volcano. And I don't particularly mind clones, simply because you can use it, and if something goes wrong, then you can replace it with an original part. This is anodized aluminum as well. Actually, maybe we can leave it here for now, like this, so you guys can see. You should get a sonic screwdriver to make this assemblathon a lot easier. I should. Okay, so the effector. So the front, wait, hold on, that's the front. This is the front. So this is the front, and this is the front. It has to be like this. Okay. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Genuine BL touch. No, it is a genuine BL touch. And I also know it's a genuine BL touch because I actually met BL touch at Bay Area Maker Faire. They gave me a couple of BL touches to test out, and they actually had Tevo Tarantula, a Black Widow, and also a Little Monster with BL touches on them. I think it's like a partnership, they work together or something like that. It's a clone BL touch. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Because I actually have one here. It's actually. No, it's. At least this one is absolutely identical in every way, shape, or form. Even the wire, coloring, everything. George, not from my end. Have a good evening, Ben. Thanks for coming by, man. So. That's better. I don't normally wear glasses very often. I usually wear them when I'm in the office at work because of PCs. They tend to give me migraines. But I just remembered that I got them here so I can wear them while doing live streams because I'm thinking the lights tend to give me a migraine. Hey, not yet. So how does this look suit me anyway? Am I geeky enough now? Does this make me more of a noob? Hey, thank you, Omar. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. Okay. This is looking good. Next up. Cheers, Ryan. I'm guessing this is the screen holder. Was that bag A1? Yes, it was. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? Much easier. Much easier. Energy levels still good so far. So far. This now we need spool holder. Where does the spool holder go? Over there. Good morning, Andrew. I also don't wish for the stream to take too long because I know that at 2 a.m., which is in about 2.5 hours, Angus will do a live stream. And I don't wish for it to conflict. Okay. That's there, and that's there. Next up. Extruder. Which is this one. To reach the touch screen. Mark. Possibly. Maybe it's in the box and I haven't assembled it yet. Okay. Back up here. If I drop this thing, I'm sure I'll wake up half the neighborhood. Joe, you just want to go full out fanboy, watch it yourself. They're connected right, or the BL Touch will drive you nuts. They actually changed the cable colors to correspond with the BL Touch colors. Yeah, I am Angus's fanboy. The dude is awesome. Okay, so we need to assemble the extruder. Now, this is the front. I want this to be on the front. I can't really have it on the front. Okay, so it has to be on the back. I need measuring tape. I have no idea where I put my measuring tape. I had one, but I can figure out what 10 centimeters is like anyway. Cheers, mana. Pre-cut PTU to about 150. So, pre-cut PTFE tube. So I need to cut a piece of this. I have no idea where I put my measuring tape. No idea whatsoever, but nope, but nothing. Maybe here. Ah, yes, found it. Pre-cut tube to about 150 millimeters. Right about here. That goes there. Just making sure it's 90 degrees. I know it makes no difference, but not me that way. So that goes in there. And this goes in here. Perfect. Now, to tie these up, cable ties, I'm guessing. Okay, so that would be just about right. Where did I put the cable ties? Good evening and good luck with the rest of it. Thanks, Fredericks. Thank you very much. Just trying to find the right place where I want this to go. So this has to go there. That's about right. Favorite videos on the internet. I'm getting one. It's coming soon, and with your videos, I'll be. Awesome, Phoenix. Thank you. Happy for you, man. Yep, flying extruder. Hopefully, not flying too far. It's kind of an interesting assembly, the flying extruder, because it's quite heavy, and this is going to be carried by the whole arm. So, but I'm guessing it's there to keep the distance short. Between the extruder and the hot end itself. I'm looking into the Attn A6. What do you think of it? I think it's actually a very decent printer for the price. I think it produces really good prints for the price. Needs a bit of work, but all Chinese kits do. But I really like the A6. So let's do another one here. And a couple more. Actually, also, I'm guessing with having a shorter bowden to the hot end makes for much less pressure when pushing filament and retracting as well. Now, belts. Oh, that's not how they go. Okay, so. That's one. Ryan, say bye to Anna. That you could pass on a starting point for me. If you're using Simplify 3D, I would just suggest you you use the A8 profile because they're pretty much spot on. Okay. So printing like having it attached to the flexible effect. Exactly. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. Come on. That's two. That's one. And that's two. Okay, wow, that is tight. Okay. So that's done. Now, see electronics next. Whoa. Oh. So, this is the front, and we're going to need these. And this has to go there. Everything's pretty much already connected. Have some LED lights. Picture for 10 seconds of satisfaction. Pretty much. Okay, so. Oh, wait, bag. A3. Over here. Wow, this thing comes with hinges. There. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Yes, done. Gareth, I'm going to be. I've never used any of Tevo's products, but so far, touch wood, I'm impressed actually. At least with this model. Okay, now I'm going to see how I can put this here without breaking anything. It goes there. Need 4 of these. And I like that almost everything is pretty much assembled. Connectors are all in place. Oh, wait, I think this can actually take. So, I have a 16 gig memory card here, and also a 2 gig memory card in the main board. Sweet. Okay, where did I put? There it is. No, it's not that one. This one. Okay, that's in place. Now, trying to figure out where everything has to go through. So I'm guessing hinges go back here. So let me just put these in place. In terms of hardware, definitely. It definitely seems very good value for money. However, there's do you want to really spend $250,000 on a Ferrari that just doesn't run? So the proof is in the pudding, as they say. We'll see how it runs. Now, let me see how I'm going to get these wires through. I'm guessing from back here. Anyone know where these two lights should go? I have no idea. So let's see. Let's pause them through down here. There are two LEDs here. It doesn't say much. Doesn't mention them yet, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll take it. Completely forgot about this one. Okay. Okay. Professor Maker, yes, Leandro. Okay. Excuse me, guys. We'll be with you in a second. Two, three, and four. Joe's awesome for not charging for questions like. Hey, Kyle, no, man. Joe's all right. Mark, I completely agree. There is something about deltas, and I have a special love for deltas. Let me just check. Batteries are fine for the mic. But yes, there's something about deltas, and I absolutely love them. So, tips: connect touchscreen ribbon cable to auxiliary one of the main board. Okay, hold on. Let's plug this in first. Power supply box. This thing is gorgeous. Hopefully I won't live to regret those words. That thing is gorgeous. Lost parts bag. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I probably will change the panel hanger because I have to say it's a bit disappointing. Such an awesome printer, and then just having just the screen dangling just doesn't seem right. If you'd have it. Okay. So, almost 2 hours in. It wasn't too far off. So, seem to have an extra thermistor and an extra limit switch. Now, last couple of things here. We will bring this over there. How tall is this thing? Is it tall enough for me to pass it through here? Yes, it is. That's one. That's two. So auxiliary one is this one. Wait, is this auxiliary one? No. This is auxiliary one. Okay. There. Can I have a print? Well, have a good evening, Mark, or good night. Do I have any SCAR style 3D printer? I'm not really sure what they are, to be completely honest. Okay, so okay, just wiring, I guess, and we're done. Just wiring. That can't be right. So, oh, these seem like seriously heavy duty. Creality CR10 or Tevo Tarantula? I think it's very difficult to compare the two. The Tevo is half the price because, one, it's a kit which you need to fully assemble and calibrate and has a certain build volume, while the CR10 is almost fully assembled, has a much bigger build volume, and just prints. Hey, Igor, yes. Thank you, Igor. Time for a drink. Next is, so connect the 4-pin cable sockets from power supply box to main control box. So I'm guessing is this. Time to turn this around. These are awesome. There, so you guys can have a look. This is by 4. This thing is cool. So 2 and 2. And this goes towards this end. Yeah, Tevo Tornado will be almost identical to the CR10. I have had a chat with Tevo about the Tornado, and it seems like it's going to be slightly different iteration where they're going to try and tackle a few of customer complaints that there were about the CR10. CR10 is a great printer, but obviously it's not perfect. No printer is. But they're going to try to tackle those few issues like the heat bed and all that. Okay, so this talking to the heat bed connector. So this is the heat bed. So there's 2 primes of filaments I think you need to try out. Korbits and Shaxon. Cool. So this, connect the 2-pin white thermistor cable from S-base TH2 to heat bed. So, let me find where S-base TH2 is. TH2. Thermistor 2. So, thermistor 2 is 1, 2. So that can be right. Because TH2 is here. So, okay, so this is the one. This is for the heat bed. So possibly extra one, just in case. Sorry guys if I'm not looking at the chat, I'm just, this is the part where I need to make sure everything is right. So, we'll take this through there. It goes there. Okay, so connect all connectors on the effector labels. Must be slotted in the main board. Okay. Settings. Okay, so now I guess it's stepper motors and limit switches. Okay, so you need the X limit switch, that's Y. X limit switch and X motor. This is the Z limit switch and motor. And this is the Y. Okay. This is for the extruder, which means it has to go in there, through here. Oops. This goes inside, through there. We're almost there, guys. Okay. The CR10. No, it's not as easy as the CR10 for sure. There's quite a bit of assembly required in this, whereas the CR10 was like 3 pieces and 4 screws. Okay. Some more heavy lifting first. Hold on. I just need to remove this because this is going to bug me if it stays here. Come on. Yep, I'm going to take that off and I'm going to take off the sticker because stickers bug me. Almost ready to extrude, correct, I hope. Almost broke it. See if I can pick this one up with one hand and the Trinus with another. No. I hate these stickers. Because they're just not easy to take off, but I can't help myself. I cannot keep them there because they bug me. Howdy, Michael. Come on, I want to connect and switch on. Ah, the problem with acrylic. It's actually cracked. I might have cracked it when I dropped it just now, but yeah, it's acrylic. So, how's everyone doing this evening? Try to do it slowly. Almost had it in one piece. Almost. My risk management was doing okay. The Obsidian is awesome. It prints really nicely, really, really nicely. It needs a bit of work, don't get me wrong. It's not perfect. It still needs work from Kodama's side, but that is why people like me, Joel, Angus, we get to have a go at it because we can give them certain insights that they would need to improve on the product. So, it's there, that's there, and that goes there. And it's time for some bodybuilding. Man, this thing is heavy. Okay. Time to start connecting things. There, so you can see. So, this goes in here. I really like the fact that it has an AC heat bed. Okay, now. This. So this Extruder goes in there. I'm not going to take any stickers away for now. Just in case. For now, it sits as is. Where to start from? So, BL Touch. We're going to, there are colors. Yep, I got that right. Next up, fan 2. It's fan 2. This is heater. Wait, hold on. Even this says fan 2. So there's another, okay, so. That's BL2, that's fan 1, and that's fan 2. This is TH1. This goes there. Then we have fan 1. What else? Just that. And this is BL2. BL2 goes there. So, everything seems connected. The drawbacks of a delta. Usually it's the print volume. As you can see here, not so much. Joe, a little tape on the connector of the BL Touch sensors. They tend to disconnect on the calibration process. Good to know. Don't know where I put my masking tape, so I'll use this for now. That's 1. That's 2. That's 1. Where's the one? The other one, the BL2. Where's it gone? Here. Okay. I'm guessing this has to go in here. Or should go in there. I'm going to switch this on. Just in case. Hey, Mark. So, I've tested the power supply before the stream. Worked fine. But just in case, it's going to be weird. So yeah, I tested the power supply before the stream. Just in case everything goes blank, be back shortly. So, limit switches are 1, 2, 3, all lit up. Screen is lit. There. You guys can see. And it's on. Now, I need to figure out how or where do I connect these two. So So first off, I want to put a Bowden tube in here, just to make it a bit, no. So we'll leave it out for now. It's the cables that are free floating, so I have no idea where they're supposed to go. So let's just leave it as is for now. First, power on auto calibration. Setup. Connect. That's okay, and return. Then set up and calibrate. Press once. So the BL touch is on. It's working, I think. Oh yeah, I can see on the screen. There. It will be ironic in my first ever live stream that goes perfectly well with a live build would be a Tevo. Everything is fine. So it's heating up. So BL touch pin will come down, which it has. Red LED off on BL touch, which is off. Heat bed will start to heat up to 80 degrees, which it is. Red LED on power supply box will light up, indicating the heat bed is heating. Yes, it did. See, this is awesome. This is really cool. Once heat bed temperature target reached, axis will auto home. Perform end stop trimming and delta radius. Perform print bed grid auto leveling. Home all axes. Auto save all calibration settings and make control board will reset. So I'm guessing now it's heating. So I was putting these in place. Maybe I spoke too soon? No, this is heating, okay. Does it say here? About, no. Read, move home. Or turn it up. Still heating. Ow, this is really hot. Actually, Tevo didn't send this one. GearBest did. So the red line should be blinking once it is hot. It's still red. So this should reach 80 degrees, which is almost there. It's really hot. That is red, and it's still on red. It's still red. There is, like, I can hear the motors kind of like slowly whistling. Yep, there you go. I seriously cannot believe that I've assembled a printer during a live build, and so far, touch wood, I don't like that this is hanging. I really don't like it, but I'll find a way to fix it. So yeah, that is blinking now. Let me just assist it in this way, at least for now. Sorry, I'm not talking. It's kind of mesmerizing to me. I have to say, it doesn't really sound that loud, to be honest. I don't know how you can hear it from here. The wobbling is the table, it's not the printer. I always have the same problem because this table is just not very sturdy. So, okay, so we have this thing here, memory card, which is sealed, so I'm guessing there is nothing on it. So menu, submenu, there is a repetier host setup. Oh, ooh, so sorry. That's what you want to see, right? Sorry. It's just mesmerizing. I'm loving it. Okay. And the printer is calibrated. Well, it's leveled. So it has software on it. So, no worries, Thomas. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, let me see what this thing has on it. I just want to see. I need to make some space. I'm going to move this slightly over there. Just going to go grab my laptop, which is over here. And I'm going to see if there's anything on it worth looking into. Need some elastic bend for the cable. Yes, definitely, because I'm not liking the way that's looking. Definitely not liking the way that's looking. The extruder is wobbling on the head. Is that correct? Yes. It's suspended, well, flying extruder. Ooh, battery. Whoa. It's there, and it's there. Hold on. Because my Okay. Joe, would you like to share your thoughts on drinking alcohol during a live stream? I don't drink alcohol during a live stream and never will. Need some advances with the cable. How tall is that printer? I'd say over a meter. Okay, so we said that. I'm going to check what is on. So there is absolutely nothing on this. Nothing. So let me check. If there are any files here. SD card. Nope, nothing. So I'm going to have to slice something. And okay. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find a profile on Simplify 3D. It's Tevo LIttle Monster Delta. There. Unable to retrieve profile file from server. That's not good. Well done. So, where is it gone? Hey Keith, welcome back, man. It's been a very long time. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. And thanks for the compliments, man. Okay. Lumina PQR is Tevo LIttle Monster Delta. Next. Finish. Unable to retrieve available profiles from server. So for some reason, the profile of Simplify 3D for the Delta are not available. So what I'm going to do very, very quickly is I'm going to copy the settings for the Repetier hosts that are listed here. So please forgive me if this is going to take a bit of time. So, auto detect 127 60. Thanks, Eric. Now, I wouldn't do it on live stream. No way. I personally, I wouldn't do it. I don't judge if anyone else does it, but I don't. And I wouldn't. I don't even vape. Z-axis feed rate 2, that's 13 millimeters a second. Default extruder temperature 210. Default heat bed temperature Y80. So check extruder, that's there, 000. Okay. It's 8. Next is extruder. So one extruder, 280, 130. I like that everything is explained. I really, really like that. I have yet to come across another printer that I've assembled so far that has this amount of precise instructions. Amperage and alcohol, no. Printer shape 00, and that's So, Mosta printer. So 0, 0, and that is, oh. Let's say 500 here. That's minimum, so it's maximum. Because that would be 0, and that would be maximum. So printable radius is 170, and height is 500. That doesn't make sense. Can someone confirm to me? I gotta say, 3D Maker Noob is looking good tonight, well rested, happy and excited like when he started the YouTube journey. Yeah, man, I am energized. I have been given a new lease on life. Oh, thank you very much, Tom. Thank you. So, let me just download the Simplify 3D profile. Thank you so much, man. I truly appreciate it. Radius, okay, radius 17, so it's 340. You're right, sorry. That makes sense. Sorry, it's been a while since I since I did my maths. Okay, so imports, factory file. Where's it gone? CR. There it is. Okay, so edit. We'll choose the Tevo. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it, man. So, oh man, the benchy looks so small in this area. Okay, I'm gonna print a benchy. Let me just grab some RPLA. I'm gonna throw this away, I don't need that. Where did I put my pliers? Okay, where are they? There they are. Now, this thing is massive. Ugh. So, I'm trying to throw in some filament. No idea where it's trying to go though. Oh. There you go. Let me just preheat while I slice that. So, return. Preheat nozzle 1. Nozzle. Okay. Okay. Is it heating? Okay, yes, it's heating. Now, layer height is 20. We'll do 3 perimeters, top 4 layers, 20% infill. Sounds about right. Temperature, heat bed 60. We'll do 205 on the nozzle. 100% cooling. We'll start off easy. We'll start it off at 50 millimeters a second. Mark, yes, I need a ladder. Have a good night, Nick. Thanks for dropping by, man. Say hi to Laura for me. Okay, so that seems about fine. I'm gonna throw in some glue. This is magic glue. Yes, I will be cleaning up the bit. I'm just... I know I have the bill tax sheet, but I really like my magic glue. I also should have put it before I warmed it up. But it'll be fine. Now, I'm just going to push in some filament. Yep, it's extruding. That's okay. Prepare to print. Save file to disk. 3D Benchy. Okay, so that is processed. I'm gonna throw this in here. Return. So, print Benchy. Okay. Let's see how that goes. There. Stay. There. Ryan, not the place now, man. So, what do you guys think? This was... Okay, I can actually say this was a relatively easy build. Calibration is going to be a whole different matter. So it's 199 of 205, and 55 on the heat bed, so another 5 degrees on the heat bed, and another 5 degrees on the hot end. Now we'll start printing. Now I really like Magic Glue. This is their new packaging. They gave me a couple of bottles to test out. And I really love the applicator. It's just awesome. Let's see the offset, because that is what matters. Whoa, okay, so we're way off. I think we're about, I'd say we're about 2 millimeters off, and that's fine. So stop the print for now. Oh, okay. Now, on the manual, it actually tells you how to fix the Z offset. Right here. Whoop. So basically it tells you that in the start code over here, there's G30 Z0.7, which is the Z offset of the BL Touch. Now, it also explains to you that you can change that number. If you wanted a lower to the heat bed, you increase the number. If you wanted higher up, you decrease that number. So that's all I need to fix. Now I'm going to take I need to fix these cables because they're going to bug me. So in terms I don't have any more feeling in my fingers, man. The reason why I keep taking my glasses off once again to log in is because this laptop takes visual thingamabob to see that it's me. So, and it doesn't recognize me with the glasses. So let's try what was it? Let's try 2. Let's try it like that. And we'll take it from there. And we'll see. Like sleeping in silk sheets. Can you connect via USB? Yes, I can, but I don't think there is really a need for it, to be honest. So, print. Benchy. Okay. Now, listening to Dawn, I'm going to use tweezers. My awesome print-a-kit package. It has a pair of perfectly awesome tweezers, which I can use. Hey, Andrew Gilmore. When we make a video of it, I will try to get the video out by Monday, because Monday I have to send it back to Kodama. For the gloss, I always recommend glue, to be honest. Not any glue. I really like Magic Glue for 2 reasons. One, it really works well, and it saves you the trouble of removing the tape and so on and so forth. Also, I love it because it's a Maltese company. I actually have a discount code for it. Like 5% off on Amazon somewhere. So, ooh, no, just almost. Come on, I want the perfect first layer. Bear with me, guys. I really, really want to make this right. Okay, I'm serious. Okay. So just bear with me. I agree. I don't like this mess. I definitely agree. So I'll find a way to fix it. So I did 2. So we can do, let's try. I did 2 and it was just a bit too much. So let's try 1.5. Excuse me. Sorry for that. Force of habit, nasty habit. I also really like how easy it is to use. You are only as old as your shoe size, and that all depends which country you're from. I have to say I really like the age brackets of my subscribers and viewers. It's not that I wouldn't mind kids watching this. I want kids to watch this, but I really like that, you know, like one of the largest segments of people who watch my episodes are between 50 and 65. That's like they form like 20% of viewers, and that is awesome. Come on, show me the perfect first layer, please. Almost there? Well, what do you know? We have a first layer, and it's actually quite good. Ah, you cannot see it from there, can you? So, I'm going to try to move it a little bit. So you guys can see what's happening here. Cannot really move. Ah, yes, I can. So, all right, cannot tighten that anymore. Let me throw this here so it holds it in place. MacGyver. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit more. Hold on. Getting there. There. So. Okay. Ah. Okay. That is one of the upsides of deltas. The travel speed can be quite fast. And that is a perfect first layer, and this was awesome. Hey, Oxart. I am very happy. This was the most successful live build so far. I am very happy. of a microdelta rework. I have one too, and I love it. I absolutely love the microdelta rework. If the quality is good, this is my next printer. That's all that matters to me now. Obviously, what will happen after the live stream is I will make sure the extruder is properly calibrated and all that. So no sweating, and I'm happy. And it looks fine. There seems to be just a tiny bit of under extruding, but I think that's my fault because I didn't change the extrusion multiplier to 1 on Simplified 3D. I left it at 0.9. So, yeah, I'm still happy. As long as it prints, that's all that matters. Everything else can be fixed. Let me just increase the temperature by maybe 5. There you go. Smallest first sprint ever. This is actually a full-size benchy. It's lost in an ocean. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Here's to a flawless live build. Thanks for the live streams and the content. I appreciate it, man. Wasn't exactly flawless. I had to retrace a couple of steps, but other than that, this is awesome. So, the print quality, not the best. It could be the filament. I can try something else just for testing. Hey, and I'm productive, man. Thank you very much for the $10, man. Glad to see Happy Joe back in the saddle. Can't wait for more content. As always, appreciate the time and energy you put into your channel. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guess you have never had my layer shift issues, starting with the spool holder, a G-code file, and getting worse with every try. I had no issues with the microdelta rework. I absolutely loved it. I still love it and I still use it. Slightly under extruding, so not too happy about it. I might stop it just to get the right first print. Oh man, Robert, thank you very much, man. Thank you so much. Great content, Joe. Thank you, man. Thanks, Robert. I truly appreciate it, man. So let's fix that. Skirt loud noise, infill, okay. Calibrate the microstepping of the extruder motor. I'm not going to do that now because it takes a bit of work. But I'm going to try with first just setting the extruder multiplier to 1. Or else what we can do is just let this print finish. What do you guys say? We let it finish as is, or shall we stop it now and restart and try it with a multiplier of 1? Because ultimately it's printing and it's printing fine. Just slightly under extruding. Just slightly under extruding, that is all. Okay. Then we'll let it ride. Thanks, 3D print creator, man. Have a good night. I mean, it's not that bad, don't get me wrong, but you know me. Agreed. The thing is, adjusting the flow on the screen is not exactly the same as pre-slicing it. If it's minor tweaks, yes, but in this case, it's my fault because usually I set the extrusion multiplier by 1, but I left it at 0.9. Do like Frozen and let it go. It's still good, don't get me wrong. It's still printing fine. Leandro. Can you speed it up from the display? Yes, I can, but the first print, I've learned that every printer, you start off sensibly. You want to see, you start printing really fast or start experimenting when you find the sweet spot of a printer. When you know that a printer can print well, can print it right at 50 millimeters a second, then you can start tweaking. And with a thumbs up coming up from the ground. But I like that it's printing. I like that I got the first layer right. It's awesome, and I'm happy. I really, really, really am happy. I just need to clean this up somehow. No idea how. And clean it up. But other than that, this is cool. This is massive. Are we going to get another print tonight after the benchy? Maybe. Maybe. So we have till 2 o'clock. We have another 1 hour and 15 minutes until Angus starts his live stream. How heavy is it? It's heavier than a baby. It's definitely heavier than a 7-year-old girl. Noise level is really quiet, very quiet. There is in the back, very far away in the distance, I can hear a very high-pitched whistle, which is not bothering me at all, but now that I'm trying to hear it, I can, but it's not bothering me. But it's not noisy at all. The thing is, even if I use this, the problem is that there's the AC over there, but we'll try it anywhere, 1 meter away. So it shows about 56.9 from 1 meter away, but I said there is the AC over there, so that's going to affect it. Brian, man, thank you so much for the 10 pounds, buddy. Great work, great stream. You relate to all ages and people. Keep it up. Looking forward to your upcoming videos, especially multi-material updates. Thank you very much, man. I thank you guys very much. For all you guys out there who don't know, I recently posted an update to my Patreons. I have decided that I need a break from my full-time job. It was really starting to get to me mentally, physically. It's a lot of stress what I do on my daily job. I really want to do more of this, but doing more of this means being away from my family, which I don't want to do. I already have a limited amount of time with them. So I decided I need a break. So I'm going to spend a couple of months just basically doing this and spending time with my family and trying to regain some strength, some mental health, being this happy again, this excited. So yeah, I actually decided to resign from my job. I don't have any other jobs lined up, but I felt that for my health, for my family, I'd rather try to make ends meet with what I have saved up with this channel, which with my patrons, my affiliates, which help with you guys, your donations. So yeah, I will, for the next couple of months, you'll be seeing a lot more of me, which is print fail. What the hell happened here? Ah, ruined it. That was weird. So, what happened? I have no idea what happened there. No idea what happened. And I wasn't looking. No idea what happened. I heard it was kind of doing something really weird and different. So, let's see how that was turning out. Yeah, that was definitely under extruding. So, okay, no worries. Let's try it again. We still have another hour and 15 minutes, so we can do this. That it's not gonna hang your wires. I don't think so. I don't think it did. That was really weird. So much for a flawless live stream. But yeah. Things that happen. So, hold on. Print, benchy, okay. We'll try it again. I can't remember you ever had one printer and you had a lot more space. Yeah, it's true. It's true. What speed are you printing at? For now, just 50 millimeters a second until I kind of figure it out. What happened? I absolutely have no idea. Unfortunately, I wasn't looking. The happy extruder. Thank you so much, man. Joe, glad to see you pursue family and peace of mind. Good luck. Thank you, man. I truly appreciate it. So now I get to see if it happens again. So bar the under extrusion, you guys cannot see this, but the layers were gorgeous. Come back here. The layers were really nice, actually. Thank you for the live build and the editing. It helped me learn lots. Awesome. You're more than welcome, man. Also, if I scale it up, Tom will not be happy. He starts panicking. His OCD is worse than mine. What are the layers in this impression? 200 microns. These are really beautiful layers. Really, really, really beautiful layers. So, let me see if I can show you guys. Let's do automatic focus. Let me see if I can actually show you that. I don't know if you guys can, no, you can't really see it. Oh, wait, hold on. Come on. Layers are actually really nice. I mean, really nice. Really, really nice. So as long as we figure out what the issue was, we'll be fine. That's all that matters. I have other colors. But yeah, now that this started, I'm going to try to let it finish and see if this happens again. Speaking of family, I have to jump in the pool with the nephews visiting for some break, Joe. And all have a great night. Thank you very much, the Happy Extruder. Have a very good night. Nozzle's diameter is 0.4. Crazy 22. You're a bit behind, man. Am I ever going to do a giveaway? I've done many giveaways and another one coming up next week. Loose belt. That looks fine. That looks fine. No, it kind of skipped all of a sudden, so I still have to figure out. Andrew, can you put a print from a different printer together so we can compare it in the end? Yes, I can. I have about 60 benchies up there. I'm sure I can find one. Hey, Mike. No worries, man. Haha, vertical benchy. That would actually be awesome. Uh-oh. Oops. Give away this. Oh no, no one's touching this. This is mine. I love this thing. Which is the best printer you've proven? That position will grant this Tevo. Not exactly sure what that means. I have a lot of great printers because, to be completely honest, with a bit of work, all of them can print really well, but they need work and attention. Some less than others. Some print perfectly right off the bat. This is very quiet. This is extremely, extremely quiet. Hey, Kat. Good evening. Valandar, yeah, I'm trying to print less benchies now. What's your plan for testing the Do It Wi-Fi? I want to first install it on the ANET just because it's been requested so much. Plus, it gives me a chance to test it out. Eventually, it will go on the FT5. Never know, it might go on this one. Hey, Thomas. Just went to Rubin for a bit. Have a household full of kids and grandkids. Thank you very much, Thomas. I appreciate it, man. You sell printers faster than $1 million advertising because cheers, buddy. Short to ground. Yes, I saw it. Ah, man, I forgot. I wanted to print it. I completely forgot. Ritual? Yes. I bought me a Tech FT5. Still in the box. Karsten CR10. We'll see. I can just move it around. Ritual. Actually, many have been waiting. So I decided to buy one because GearBest and other companies are sending me quite a few printers. And I had promised to buy a budget printer every month, which I didn't get to do because I end up getting printers to review. So I've decided to just buy one myself. Want to see what happens. You have this printer for one of best quality. The printer allows it. Yes, absolutely, Jacobs. You can. This is a Tevo. You can easily throw a Titan extruder there. Nothing to stop you. What am I using to switch camera settings? I have the Stream Deck from Elgato. Joe, don't forget to watch print. Yes. Still a couple more layers to go. Zdenek Izer. I have no idea who he is. Will you get the FT5 finished before the Jetman? I have no idea at which stage Dustin is, to be honest. I also don't know exactly when I'm going to start assembling it. I do know that I might pre-record a build for it and then put it up in segments because I've heard way too many people say that it's complicated, it's difficult, and I will need to concentrate on that. Okay, getting dirty looks from the wife. Time to jump away for a bit. Thanks, no productive man. Thank you very much, man. Mark, that would be cool, but I'm guessing then it wouldn't be so much of a budget printer. Joe, could you do a video on taking an STL file through the entire process on the A8? Actually, Eric, I'm soon going to have a whole series, which is going to be a Noob's Guide to 3D Printing. Almost there. We're still not doing, it was on the second layer, second sort of full top layer. Up, there. So still not there, but almost.
Ritual Man, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. To help recuperate some of the FT5 costs, I own 3 of them now. It's a tough kit to get right. I can't wait to see your OCD tackle it. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell. It's gonna be a hell of a printer to put together. Joe, during the 24-hour stream, you could start designing your own 3D printer. And the thing is, I'm not even sure exactly how I want my own 3D printer, to be honest. Joe, could you please reduce vibrance on the benchy? Let me try. So, that's the best I can do. Unfortunately, it's just a webcam. Andrew, that would be awesome. Make my own Delta. I'd have to understand the mechanics behind it all first. So I think we're almost there. Oh no, actually we're okay. So I just noticed something, and it didn't even occur to me before. I think that was a bad G-code slice because it just occurred to me now. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize. I've printed so many benches I should have known. That full top layer shouldn't even be there. It just shouldn't. So I'm thinking that was maybe the G-code that went wrong. So it's going fine now. Change the color of the filament. Oh, not on this print. But I will, for next time. Next time, no red filament, I promise. But it was the closest spool I have. No, that is so weird. Didn't even cross my mind. Do you have the Elgato Stream Deck? How easy it is to program with OBS? Very, very, very simple actually. It has its own software. You just create a scene and you assign a button to a scene. And then it's simply, you just press one button, you're there. Do you get bad G-code on S3D very often? No, I don't. Very rare. But when I say bad G-code, it could be that it's the SD card, so something possibly went weird. Because the printer cannot just decide to do a full infill by its own. So the printer is a stupid machine. It only does what it's told, and it's only told what's on the SD card. So if something went horribly wrong during slicing or anything, this is what turns out. So it's not the printer that did this, it's the code that told him to do this. Joe, if you are interested in something different, how about a series of build reviews on DIY printers for the community? Tech2Cs, Hypercube, CRTs, STVE. I completely lost me on those, but yes. Does any slicer have a verify exported G-code function? I don't think so, because it doesn't, well, have a good night, Pips. Thank you, man, for dropping by. Antonio Pedro. It could be possessed. That too. Let me see if I can. I want to try. No, I'm not going to move it, seeing as it's printing fine. Let me see if I can make it focus better, maybe. No, I cannot. You can preview the G-code in S3D, yes. I'm thinking more of it could possibly something go wrong with, could be the connection, could be the SD card which bugged the G-code somehow, or the file itself was damaged. So yeah, could be quite a few things. Hey, Mr. Maker. Can this print in NinjaFlex? We will find out. You could go retro and build a Prusa Mandel, or even better, a Cells Mandel. Trial by fire. Interesting. Antonio Pedro. Gracias. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Humbling. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can reduce the saturation exactly even further. Problem is the camera is zoomed out all the way. I'm trying. Let me see if I can do this. So next stream, we're gonna have to have dual cameras. It's actually looking really good. I'm quite happy. Or DSLR or something like that instead of webcam so you can get better quality of the stream, Joe. I will, because the DSLR is this one, but I do have a secondary capture card, and I have the Lumix, so I will be swapping that camera for the Lumix and using that camera for a B-roll camera so I can do focuses on other things. So yeah, slowly but surely I'll have time to do that now. It's a clone Volcano hot end. And some things in this video has been a great help for me. Thanks a lot. You're welcome, Jakobs. Hey, Brian. Sintuga. Right. Let me try. Oops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's try it that way. The thing is, it's just, it's zoomed too much. And let's face it, it's a webcam. So there's only so much that you're gonna So yeah, next time we'll get an additional camera. I'll set them both up. The things I do for you guys, which I'm happy to do, by the way. Too fast after transferring, the file tends to be corrupted. That's what I'm thinking. That's the word I was looking for. Could have been a corrupted file, so I kind of didn't let it save properly. You usually do this kind of live videos? Oh yes, this is pretty much all the live videos I do. Once in a while I do Q&A. I answer questions. Camera and stable table? Yes. I'm not buying any more tables for now. How long did it take the bed to heat up? Less than a minute actually, because it's AC. It's alternative current. It's not direct current. It takes 220 volts for the bed. The Guinness, have a good night, man. Or lady, I don't know. Gute Nacht. What are you printing? Benchy. So you need a webcam from Gearbest Review. I mean, what I can do, I can even use a GoPro. But yeah. Do you know what kind of print speeds the little monster can handle? As far as I know, it can easily do up to 100 millimeters a second. Thing is, table stabilizers for this thing are going to be irrelevant. Can you 3D print a butterfly knife? Well, strictly speaking, you can 3D print anything if you have the right printer and the right design. No worries, Bushido 3D. This is a 300 watt heat bed. No apologies, Mike. I thought that's what I said, AC, no? 220 volts AC. Alternating current. I said alternative current. I can tell you that I'm noticing there is no stringing so far. Yeah, E4K plus. And the thing is, I'm sure I can get one for review, but I don't know how to review a GoPro. I can review a printer now. I can do it much better than I did before when I started. I wouldn't know where to start. I'd have to open a secondary channel and start reviewing all other stuff. You think you could install linear rails guides in these 3 pillars? You could. You definitely could. It wouldn't be a single linear rail. It would be dual because this is quite huge. And I think dual would be better. However, high wind linear rails, this length, would be an arm and a leg to pay for. A few €100 to do all 3 rails for sure. Benchy looks pretty good so far. Benchy looks very good so far. Quite happy with that actually. Let me see if I can do this for you guys to see better. Hold on, sorry. Let me see if I can do. That's what I wanted to do. So as you can see, the sides are not bad at all. When do I come to Twitch for streaming? I will start it soon. I'll start it slow. I'm kind of hesitant to start streaming on Twitch. It's weird. I kind of got so used to YouTube now. I'm finding it really difficult to do switch to Twitch. The switch. Try making a little theme yet? No, not yet. I do have plans of actually making a video about it, to be honest. Rough estimate for when you plan to stream the tarantula build? Can't remember if you mentioned it. How about that? How about this? I will do the Tevo tarantula in a couple of weeks, and it could be my first live build on Twitch. So we can start off easy. And here I am, 12 p.m. shirtless because it's boiling in London, watching a boat being printed. The Bulgarian. Joe, did you buy the IPA I told you about? No, completely forgot. But I have been using nail polish remover, which works really well actually on the PEI sheet. I so would love to tell you, but I can't. Twitch is intended for live stream, YouTube's is not. Exactly, that's the thing. I believe that a platform, Twitch platform is much better for live stream, but I'm getting used to YouTube and I have my viewership on YouTube. There's 170 viewers right now. And to me, that feels like I'm doing an impact. So I don't know if I would be doing the same impact on Twitch. But I'd love to start easy. Maybe what we can do on Twitch is start easy during the week, do a couple of Q&As, you know, just hang out. I don't receive fan mail because I would do fan mail, but yeah, I actually, lying. I received my first fan mail letter. I'm trying to find, it came with this. This is the most awesome fidget spinner ever. It is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And this was sent to me by Kevin. It is awesome. I met Kevin at Bay Area Maker Fair. This thing is insane. But yes, if I do a 24-hour stream, it has to be on Twitch. There's no other ways about it. That's the thing, if your viewership is on YouTube, yep, you tend to end up staying in YouTube. Oh. They have acetone as well. I still have to buy some isopropyl alcohol. I thought to buy Black Widow Tevo until I found this wonder you have before you. This one, I'm guessing, that opinion have on the Black Widow Tevo. Have you been able to try it? Not the Black Widow, not yet. Make top 5 best 3D printed fidget spinners. You might need an assistant in the videos goes. Help read comments, etc. maybe. Yeah, that would help because I kind of break my neck. But I plan to grab a monitor and put it in front of me for live streams so I can actually just look. Thanks, Yanni. I appreciate it, man. This is looking good. This is looking really good. I'm sorry. Yosef is calling me. I don't mean to be rude. Sorry for that. But some messages just cannot wait. First, exactly. Stuff like that. Yes, exactly. On YouTube, live stream was a pain for the lack of alternatives, like no timeouts or stuff like that. That's the thing. If I do a YouTube live stream, a 24-hour live stream, oh, it's gonna be a headache to do a 24-hour live stream. Take the call. Oh no, it's not the call. Just the DM. So how far off are we from the 10,000 subscribers? So I can give you a hint at what we'll be giving away next week. $9,641 subscribers. So about 9,653 subscribers. So we are about 350, 350 subscribers away from 10,000. So when I did my first ever video, was an unboxing of the Prusa and the Micromake Delta. And I said during that video, if I ever reach 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving one of those away. Now, I wasn't going to do a 10,000 subscriber giveaway because I just did a 5,000 one, but I like to keep my promises. And initially, I thought to myself, I'll ask people to choose which one they want and I'll buy it for them. But I have decided that the Prusa i3 Mark II S is by far the best choice, and if there's anyone I would like to give a printer to, it has to be that one. It's not sponsored in any way by anyone. I will be buying the winner of the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, a Prusa i3 Mark II S. I will buy it myself. It's not discounted. It's not sponsored. It's my promise that I'm going to keep. And I will also have some Matter Hackers filaments to give away. They will also be sponsoring this giveaway in those terms of filaments. And Magigoo might come in as well. So yeah. Galway, Ireland. You tried Dremel or filament on the Trinus? Not yet. Never tried Dremel. Oh man, if I'm gonna end up loving this printer. How is your opinion about the emitted fine dust? Which fine dust? Do you get any money from YouTube, and would you get any money from Twitch? YouTube money is very little money. In order to make decent money from YouTube, something to live on, you need at least 1 million views a month, which I'm nowhere near. I think I get like 100,000 a month, which is nowhere near. Live donations help a lot. Affiliates help a lot. Patrons help a lot. But yeah, I don't know exactly how Twitch works. I really have no idea. But I'm guessing once you become an affiliate or a partner, then yes, you make money. Have you printed with any wood filament, Joe? My first roll of it started in Rev Hatchbox brand. So yes, I have. Very important. Do not use a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. Use a 0.5 because it clogs very easily. Try to avoid doing lengthy and repetitive retractions. Use wipe movement more than retractions. And don't heat the nozzle too high. $1,000 views, $1. Actually, yeah, sounds about right. Actually, no, make it about $2 per 1,000 views. The really cool wood filament acorn. Yeah, I saw it. It looks awesome. I think it's the one he stained as well. Well done, I just joined. Have been printing spare parts for my Mic 2S all day. Tevo is releasing a CR10 rebuild called Tevo Tornado. Have you heard of it? Yes, I have heard of it. I spoke to Tevo about it. It's going to be very similar to the CR10, but they're going to try to tackle a few things that people have been complaining about. So like me being the first one, that the heat bed takes too long to heat up and all that. So basically, they're going to try to do alternating current for the heat bed so it heats up quicker and is safer. So yeah. Paul, how are you doing, man? Hey Joe, how's things? Have you found a decent matte finish filament? Actually, I have backed the Matte Forge Kickstarter, so I have about 5 spools coming very shortly. Isn't hardened steel nozzle better for wood filament? For wood filament, I wouldn't say it makes much of a difference because wood is not abrasive. If you use copper fill, bronze fill, steel fill, nylon, those need hardened steel nozzles. Yes, Jacobs. Usually there are a bit of a pain to calibrate, but this one is printing fine. Does anyone know if copper fill filament needs a hardened nozzle? Yes, it does. Will the Tevo Tornado have dual lead screws? I think so. Joe, was the best alternative as a benchmark to a benchy in case you don't want to print a benchy? I don't know. A Marvin is actually a good alternative. Does Matter Hackers Pro have a matte finish? I think they do. Karsten, the thing is, they're kind of promoting it in a way that they're making it better, basically. How's the battery? Batteries are still there. I'm happy. No, it's not a dual extruder. This is the Little Monster, single extruder. So to calibrate a delta in terms of bed leveling, your best possible option is to use Matter Control, the software. They have very good delta calibration procedure. A dinghy, yes, short to ground. That's what you should print. A dinghy, 3D. What are you going to call it? It's 500 millimeters on the z-axis. This is looking really good, by the way. What revision is this Little Monster at? I know there were a lot of revision versions of the Black Widow. I'm guessing this is maybe 2 or 3, because there were a few differences from Tom's live build, which I've noticed. Have you tried Protopasta's HTPLA matte filament? I have made a video actually about the HTPLA V3, which I was very impressed with. And I have been using it quite a lot to print parts for the Tronc CX3. Why are you doing many videos about the ANET A8? Because the ANET A8 is a tinkerer's printer. A lot of people have the ANET A8, and a lot of people will end up buying the ANET A8. So I want to help as many people as I can with upgrades and changes to them. Actually, RipRap firmware has the best delta calibration, but that's firmware. Matter Control is the slicer to assist you in calibrating the delta. Did you try Protopasta's matte fiber? Not yet. What was the Kickstarter matte filament you've backed? It's called Matte Forge. Matte Forge, yeah. This is looking cool. But it would be very upset. So, 1:30, come on. Let me just check where about it's at. So we're at 55%. 46 minutes. Usually it takes about an hour and a half for this. Let me see if I can speed it up slightly. Just a little bit. Because Angus starts his live stream in 25 minutes. Oh, sorry, I'm moving the table. Not the benchy is looking really, really good, actually. considering that it's a test print just after assembly, I'd say that was very good. Yeah, exactly. I think this works with it being on the floor, to be completely honest. Which 3D printer is your best you have? It's the one that finishes a print. Your top 3 printers include the Little Monster. I can tell you that it's one of, the thing is, I just built it and testing it out, but I can tell you it's one of my 3 top Delta 3D printers that I have. What sort of safety equipment do you have for your 3D printers? I have a fire extinguisher in the corner. I have a battery operated smoke alarm, not a fire alarm because it's not required by law here. I have my camera. This camera is always on when I'm not here. It's pointing at this behind me. If I'm using those printers, it's pointing there, and I can remote view it anytime during the day. And apart from them, I have the biggest fail-safe of them all, and that is my wife, because she's always at home. With my 8-year-old daughter, any suggestions? Looking for a safe, cheapish printer. How much is cheapish? What is your budget? Is Delta the best FDM printer technology? Not particularly, no. It's just different. Robert, yes, I have 3. I have the, oh no, I have 4. I have the Anacubic Cassell now as well. And I will be getting the Dagoma Neva very soon. Awesome, Paul. £200 budget for a kit. I'd say relatively safe and cheapish. Stay away from heat bed possibly. If you just want to have fun with it, you just want to print PLA. Maybe the Tronxy X1 is good. If you want a Delta, the Anacubic Cassell was very easy to put together. It took me about 2 hours. Full assembly. Doesn't have a heat bed, has a power brick, not one of those cheap power supplies. A6 is also really good, but I would suggest once again then you install the MOSFET and you have to solder the wires, or the Disco Easy 200. Yes, peanuts. The Disco Easy 200 is also a good starter printer. Joe, did you test any printer with linear advanced algorithm? No, I haven't. Pro tip, get a wife in case of printer failure. Exactly. This is looking awesome. And I have a feeling, I'm just going to move that. I'm going to get rid of my laptop here. Let's put it down here. Get rid of a few things. This really wasn't a messy build. Go to sleep now. Great live stream. Can you keep it up? And great decisions. Great job. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it, man. Awesome mic on the box, thanks. How do you feel about the CR10S5? I should be testing it in the future, yes. How do I feel about it? I have no idea. It's starting to reach quite a massive build volume, so it'll be interesting to see if it has the same quality as the CR10. No, it's not 240. If you go on GearBest, I think it's about $170, $180. Eddie Moser, wow, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Joe, just want to let you know we are behind you. I also double my monthly Patreon contribution. Thanks for rocking out the awesome videos, my friend. Eddie, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it, man. Thank you. Javier, one more. Top 3 PLA filaments. This is putting people in a very awkward position. I can tell you that I really like printing with what was it? 3dprints.co.uk filament. It's cheap and it's easy to use. Rigid ink, Filamentive, Filamentum. Who else? Matter Hackers. Color Fab, slightly expensive but really good. Please can you make upgrade videos on the ANET A6? I will. I promise I will. I only have so much time right now, but I'll have more time. Is the ANET filament good or no? It's not consistent. It's not really consistent. There's a reason why it's cheap. So this is printing incredibly well. I want to see if I can. I'm going to try. Whoa. Let's see if I can do this. Anything over 30 by 30 is the process I would be worried about print quality. True, Gareth. But the CR10 actually prints really nice. Rigid and Carb, they have really good filament. Unfortunately, it's gone a bit expensive since I initially bought from them, to be honest. Nice one, Eric. Actually, you know what? You know why I'm keeping all the Chinese filaments? Because the Prusa multi-material upgrade, the slicer has a particular feature. Where if you have something suspended, you can only use PVA, you can set it to use PVA only for the interface layers. Anything before that, you can throw in the cheap filament. So I use the cheap filament for supports, PVA for the interface layers, which are like 2 or 3 layers, and then the print. So I don't have to waste my expensive filament. Are there any sellers of Magigoo in the USA? Yes, on Amazon. Actually, hold on. I have a code for you. Because I was sent one by Magigoo themselves. I think. Okay. No, I don't have it. So I'll get the code for Magic Goo from them. Yeah, it got really popular and they put the price up, and it's a shame actually. But 3D prints also is relatively cheap. It's under £20 a roll, I think. Polyalchemy PLA is awesome, but it's a specialty filament. No worries, Dennis. Benchy looks impressive. I can notice that it has sort of the resonances. Deltas have very particular resonance or ghosting to them. They go throughout the model, depending on the speed you use. But that is impressive. There's no stringing whatsoever. Overhangs are printed flawlessly. Extrusion is great. Overhangs are printing fine. So awesome. So what we'll do is the local distributor of XYZ printers contact you. Yes, they have. Happy to switch if it's really. So, stick glue, it works. However, I find that Magic Goo is much cleaner. It's even the finish, it seems much better than using sort of like a glue stick. I don't know, it just feels cleaner. Plus, I really like the applicator, the new one that they're bringing out. Real filament PETG is £18 for 1 kilogram alone. It's very good. Real filament PETG. That's interesting. From Holland. Awesome. Okay, so this benchy will definitely be done. It's looking absolutely great. Let me see if I can try maybe. Let me see if I can. Whoa, come back here. There, it's a bit better. There you go. Do you need a heated bed for PETG? Yes, definitely. So yeah, as I was saying, Angus's live stream starts in about 10 minutes. And well, by now we know that this thing is going to print, and it's going to print really well. I hope, at least. So I think it's time for us to say our good nights. We'll do 5 minutes of goodbyes. N8A6 power supply, safe or not? The power supply itself is not that bad. It's just slightly underpowered for the amount of current that you need for the heat bed. It's the heat bed wiring that worries me. Yeah. Yes, it does, Richwell. It has BL Touch on it. First agree, I have seen it. Real PhD before contemplating purchasing it. So I'll have a look at it. So yeah, I think this was a successful live stream. I will, Flavius. I definitely will. I'm very happy. This was, for all intents and purposes, this was a successful live stream with this absolute monster that I have here. So yeah, I'm happy. Easy build, initial thoughts, very easy to put together, massive build volume, still have to do printing, but looking awesome so far. So yeah. Thank you very much, guys, for hanging out. Thank you for your generous donations. I truly appreciate it. I'm very humbled. I'm excited to be doing this more often. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a good night. And as always, happy making, guys. See ya.